Who needs a Steam machine when you've got a PS5 running Linux? Linux on the PS5 is here, and I tested a whole bunch of PC and emulated PS3 games, and the results are very interesting. The first game I had to try was GTA 4. With all the graphics settings set to around max, our average FPS was sitting in the mid-60s, going up to the low 80s when not much was going on, with dips into the 50s. Borderlands 2 ran very well. With the settings maxed, our FPS was fluctuating between 80 and 150. Next I tried Black Ops 2, both zombies and multiplayer. And with the graphics maxed out, it ran great, with the FPS hovering around the 70s to 100s. Games like Portal 2, Team Fortress 2, and even Mirror's Edge were running at hundreds of frames per second. Moving on to some more modern games, Counter-Strike 2 ran very well. With settings set to medium-high with FSR disabled, we were getting around 70 to 120 FPS. Arc Raiders with settings set to high, including ray tracing, ran pretty well. We were getting 45 to 65 FPS on Stella Montis, which is about in line with how this game runs natively on the PS5. Now moving on to the PS3 games. Skate 3 ran beautifully at a nearly locked 120 FPS, rarely dipping into the 100s. Mortal Kombat 9 also ran basically perfectly, and both of these games were running at 1080p instead of their native 720p resolution. Infamous ran at around 25 to 35 FPS with dips into the 20s, which is only a little bit worse than how the PS3 runs it natively. God of War 3 also ran pretty well. During combat, the FPS was hovering around the high 20s to mid 30s, and in less intense areas, the FPS would rise to the 40s and 50s. A few commenters suggested emulating the PS3 version of GTA 5, and it ran pretty well in the prologue, but it fell apart after a few minutes for some reason. I also tried Minecraft with shaders, and I was getting around 60 to 80 FPS with stutters, but then I tried that leaked Minecraft Legacy Edition, and I was getting hundreds of FPS. If you want to dual boot Linux on your PS5 and save money by not buying a Steam machine, the sad answer is that you probably can't. The PS5 Linux project currently only supports PS5s on firmware 4.51 or lower, which means that you would need a PS5 that hasn't been updated in at least 4 years. But if you are lucky or patient enough to have a PS5 on a low enough firmware, but also be in the market for a Steam machine, you may now seriously be asking,